Hello, Roll Mithril here once again, getting back to Mega Man Battle Network 4 Red Sun. So, last time we finished all the DS Navi fights, and so, here we are at the end of Black Earth. Time to go for it. Coming over this way, we have the Queen Mother of all mirrors. Wonder what this is. I am the Mirror of Truth. It spoke. Well, yeah. You just had 6 mirrors speak to you, 12 if you count both versions. This shouldn't really come as a surprise. I am the Mirror of Truth. I reveal the truth hidden within. Before me, lies and deceit are meaningless. Hidden truths? I can see. I can see the truth within your soul. All must be exposed. Let us see. Let us see the truth within your soul. My dark soul, I've never felt it this powerful before. The power of your dark soul has been suppressed by your conscience. But now you feel your pure, unrepressed dark soul. My pure dark soul? A dark soul with too much power seeks to take over the body. Those weak of mind who lose that fight will be dominated by their dark soul, and meet a terrible fate. Len, here he comes. I can handle it. No dark soul's gonna beat me. Battle routine set. Execute! And so, time for the final boss of Black Earth, Mega Man Dark Soul. This fight can be a bit of a thing, purely just due to his speed. Mega Man Dark Soul likes to pepper your side of the field with uncharged buster shots. It doesn't do a lot of damage, and I don't think it even flinches you, but it will add up over time if you ignore it too long. There's also, of course, the Dark Soul rule that he can use basically whatever battle chips he wants out of whatever you used over the course of the game, and without warning. Plus, he can also copy some of your Navi programs. In exchange for all this, though, he has the same starting HP as you do, so overall, he can actually be one of the weaker Dark Souls to fight. So, let's see here. Not a bad opening selection, this. Let's go Search Soul, Invis, Z-Saber, Full Custom, and I just kind of want to get rid of that. I don't think I really want to go Wind Soul for this fight. Alright, let's see here. We have 2 parts of Life Sword, 2 parts of Piledriver, 1 part of Bodyguard. There's a lot of tempting options here. I think I'm gonna go for Bodyguard, though. Ask and you shall receive. Is this actually gonna end here? Well, that was anticlimactic. Excellent, O strong-minded one. I'm a mirror that reflects truth. The final salvation for a mind enthralled by darkness. Final salvation. Only you can fight the darkness within yourself. You must fight that darkness until the end of your days. If you stop fighting, you shall sink into the darkness. I see. O strong-minded one, I give you this. And so we got Soul Clean. This is the Soul Cleaner program. Once installed, it speeds up the process by which you gain light karma after you've gone dark karma. Come here if you ever fight your own darkness once again. That seems very oddly worded. I feel like there's a word missing in that. I had to double take there. I thought maybe I skipped a word. Farewell. This is a sacred place where you can face your dark side. Face your dark side. Let's try not to give in to our dark sides. Okay. Dark, dark, dark to dark, 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 dark. But we also have this. A mysterious light stares at Mega Man. The light seems to smile softly. Something has appeared from within the light. And we also get Hub Batch. Is that me? Yeah, it's fading. So the Hub Batch program It's pretty powerful. It's also really big, even bigger than Soul Clean. The Hub Batch program gives you a bunch of different program benefits. I remember looking at the list, there were things like Air Shoe, Float Shoe, Brake Charge, Brake Buster, Shield, First Barrier, there was Mega +1, Custom +1, so a lot of really good things, though it doesn't really help your Buster in any way, and also once you install it, there is a glitch that will cut your health by half as long as it's installed. So, it gives you a lot of benefits if you're not just relying on your Buster, I suppose, and there is at least still some room that you can install Attack Plus parts. So, it definitely has its uses. But, that was a pretty anticlimactic fight. I kinda want to go back to the previous save state and try and do a better fight with him, because that was just kinda silly. Wow. Alright, so let's try that again and not immediately go for Bodyguard, because even at full health, he's barely gonna survive that. Don't really have the best opening chip selection though this time. Let's see. Just a simple anti-damage is okay. Although I don't want to waste it while he's invis. But it seems like I'm going to anyway. Okay, I gave you 2 chances, dude. So, yeah, if you come prepared for this fight, Mega Man Dark Soul really isn't that bad. He maybe at least lasted a little longer? Yeah, for a final boss of the secret area, Mega Man Dark Soul is kinda underwhelming. But there you go. So at this point I was still so caught up in that ridiculousness and just how amazingly well those fights went, that I kinda forgot to talk about what I needed to do next, and that's a little bit of off-camera grinding. I needed to find a very particular battle, one with some in-battle green mystery data that has a particular chip that I need, and so I went hunting for that particular fight. Alright, so it might be tricky to save that mystery data, but I do have a cunning plan. We'll just get rid of your holy panels there. Okay, so I've dealt with the main threat to the mystery data. There we go. Huh. Not what I was after, but really nice to know you can find those here. That's certainly better than the fast gauge Q that I've been carrying around. Not bad. So yeah, if nothing else, it's nice to know you can find those here. But anyway, back to the grind. Alright, let's see if this one goes better. Okay, at least that's gone. Alright. There's what I needed, Bug Chain Asterisk. Might seem a weird thing that I was hunting for this, but there is a specific reason. It is part of the final program advance. So, back in just a moment. Alright, so here's the combo that I need. Dark Line, Bug Chain, Base. So of course, over on Blue Moon, the combination is Dark Line, Bug Chain, Base Anomaly, but it still does the same thing. And we get Dark Neo. However, since I am not Dark Karma, it just goes poof. However, that was enough to at least get it to show up in the library. And that's all I really needed. Now later on, we will actually demonstrate the advance. I'll just hack myself into Dark Karma mode so that I can do it. But, just for proof of concept, we now actually see that there are a solid 30 program advances, and we've done all of them. So, you know what that means. Coming back to the title screen, we have another completion icon, Program Advance Complete. We're doing pretty nicely here. Just 2 icons left to go. And we're going to be getting those right about now. So, I need to go grind for one more particular encounter. Back once I find it. So, probably surprising absolutely no one, at the end of Black Earth 2, you can fight Base Omega. He starts showing up as a random encounter anytime after you've defeated Megaman DS at the end of Black Earth 2. You don't even have to leave the net for this fight to start occurring. That being said, though, there's not really anything new here. He doesn't have any new attacks, he can't start summoning gospel moves on you or anything like that. If anything, he's a little bit faster, does more damage with his attacks, and has more health you need to eat through, a whopping 3000 HP. Now, all that being said, let's try and stupid him to death. He doesn't have anything new he can show off after all. This is a modified version of the folder that I was using to delete all the Omega Navis in less than 10 seconds. Doing so maxes their SP chip attacks. Now, unfortunately with that folder, the strongest attack I could do was 2400 damage, which Base would obviously survive. Thus, I put all my gun souls over here to try and hit him with Pile Driver too. Now, for this strategy, you really have to hope the RNG is working with you. As such, it's a stupid strategy, I do not recommend this for average play, but if it works out, it's actually kind of funny. Alright, so we're going to start by going Search Soul, then Full Custom. Notice it is my default chip. It's a pretty worthwhile one to have there. It takes 45 megs of regular memory though, but I have 50. Next, Fast Gauge, then we'll truly go Invis. And this, I don't really want it. I'm more interested in Double Point. Now, if only those chips stacked, that would be beautiful, but alas. Alright. Okay, where are you going, Base? Okay, you're going down, that's good to know, because I've got everything I need for Pile Driver. Technically, I could go ahead and get rid of these other 2 gun souls, but I'd rather start trying to set up for my next major turn. 1 area steal, not really good enough. Oh, 2 area steals, yes, that's beautiful. Plus I can get rid of these. That works out. Alright, time to meet Base at the bottom row. Enjoy free heat from the sun. Yeah, that's a bit of an in-joke with Kit. I think it was an ad flyer for some sort of a solar-powered heater for swimming pools, I think. Alright. I definitely want the area grabs, the rest not too important. No. Sanctuary, that's what we need. The rest still not really important enough. Oh, attack plus 30. Oh, that could be really good for next turn. Okay. Alright, let's go with this. At this point, we're going to pin Base on the back column. Then we're going to drop as many holy panels as we can. And we're going to go Invis again. Oh, Holy Dream, the setup is there. Oh, I hope this works. Still missing a really key chip here, though. I'm taking that, and I'll keep 1 attack plus 10 as a precaution. The other one I don't feel too bad shuffling away. I've got plenty in the folder. No. Bingo! Double point. That is what I needed. Double point. Holy Dream. 30, 10, 10. Alright. Eat Holy Dream, Base. And that is weaponized stupidity. Not quite under 10 seconds, a little bit over, but we did still S-rank him. That's the important thing, because if you S-rank Base Omega, you get the final Giga Chip of your version of the game. In our case, Black Barrier. Alright, that worked out beautifully. Okay, just proof of concept though. Coming over here to my record screen, yeah, everybody under 10 seconds. My worst time was Shademan just because of the shenanigans. At first you have to hit him with an attack strong enough to split him into bats before you can actually hit him with Holy Dream. So he does take a little longer, but still got him under 10 seconds. Doesn't even show you a record for Base Omega, oddly enough. Let's see, my best time was Windman, I think, 684. Not bad. Alright. So anyway, just a quick show of what this folder looks like. Now, ordinarily, I wouldn't have the gun souls in here. I'd just put a bunch of things like Guard Asterisk in here. Anything Asterisk coded that I could just eat through quickly to get through to the Holy Dream combo faster. So the rest of it is just area grabs to get more terrain so that you get more holy panels. Bear in mind, you cannot actually pin the opponent down to a single panel in Battle Network 4, so you really only need 2, but I put an extra one in there just to give me more of a shot of going after this. Fast gauges to speed things up, invis and pop-up to go into Search Soul mode, plenty of attack modifiers, Sanctuary, Double Point, Holy Dream, Attack plus 30, those are the really important things. Unfortunately though, of course, that means this only really works on Red Sun. Now there are plenty of strategies you can use over on Blue Moon, like I've seen a lot of air hockey abuse that kind of works nicely, but hey, I wanted to try something new here and just show this stupidity off. But anyway, we also have Black Barrier. A Dark Barrier Regenerate, or Regenerate, actually. So, back in a moment to demonstrate this beast. So I had to go digging through the folder a bit to find it, but there it is, Black Barrier. So this sets up a shield around Mega Man that protects him from any attack that does less than 150 damage, and if the shield is destroyed or removed, it actually comes back after a short period of time. What's the catch? Well... yeah, did you see the poof? It's an evil chip. Gotta love that karma system. Thanks for the Giga Chip I'm not even allowed to use. I mean, technically, I guess I could use it if I happen to have a dark hole on the field, but in light karma mode, the only way to actually do that is you have to have the VDOL chip, which is kind of an awkward one to use. Okay, getting rid of you. But yeah, the way the VDOL chip works is it throws a voodoo doll forward, so it has to have a safe area to land to actually take effect. Once it lands, it does create a dark hole. Let's see here. Yeah, let's just go with that. Supposedly, if there is a dark hole on the field, though, it does make it so that a light karma player can actually use evil chips. Still kind of a silly setup to have to go through for it. And this is a really awkward field for using air hockey. The good news is, of course, over on Blue Moon, we do actually have another Giga Chip that we need to get, and this one we can actually use reliably. There we go. That was annoying. On so many levels. But anyway, yeah, we have another Giga Chip to go get. Alright, so just to speed things up here, over on Blue Moon, I just took a save state right at the tail end of the Base Omega fight. But here's the thing. I was using just the basic folder I was using through the entirety of the Blue Moon playthrough, so it took me a bit longer to defeat Base Omega. Long enough that I'm not getting an S rank. But here's where things get interesting. Everything I've read, everything I've heard said that to get the final Giga Chip, you either have to S-rank Base Omega or have the Collector program installed. Well, we got ranked 9, and yet, I did get the Giga Chip, Delta Ray. Further proof of concept, coming over here to the Navicast, I don't have Collector installed. The only command line programs I have are Custom 2 and Buster Pack. So, I don't have the Collector program installed either. No S-rank, no Collector, yet I still got the Giga Chip, so I guess that's not quite accurate. Anyway, Delta Ray. A button, power up by 3 sword. Sure, that makes sense. So to show the full power of Delta Ray, I needed to find a bit of a sturdier target. Top Man, he'll do. The thing with Delta Ray is there's a lot of finesse to this chip. To get the maximum benefit out of it, for one thing, your opponent has to be on the center row. If they're on the top or the bottom, some of Proto Man's attacks will not go off. Also, if there are obstacles in the way, this too will prevent the full power of Delta Ray, so you kinda want some clear space around your opponent. Also, it is a 3-phase attack but not automatic, you do have to do some button inputs, so this is hardly a fire and forget. Alright. With each slash, you want to tap the A button before Proto Man finishes the slash animation. If you do so, he'll cut again up to 3 times, and then make that nice nifty delta pattern. So hey, at least we got to show this one off. But now that we have all the Giga Chips... Coming back to the title screen once again, we now have all the completion marks, Giga Complete, and we also got an extra one of Base's Insignia, just to show that we did defeat Base Omega. With that, we are coming to a close. Having all 7 completion marks does open a new fight against Duo, but that's going to be the absolute finale of this project. Next time we're going to cover some extras. We're going to talk secret chips, link game features, and the few things about Dark Karma mode that I do think are worth showing. With that though, that's where we're going to cut it for now, so thank you very much for watching, hope you're enjoying the project so far, and I shall see you again next time. Until then, fare thee well.